Let's watch this one. This is the first. This is from this is Bitcoin News. No, this is from Coinos. This is from Coinos. So we've watched the first liquor store in Canada accept Bitcoin. We watched there's a restaurant, I think it was, in Vancouver accepting Bitcoin, and this is the first cannabis business to accept Bitcoin. So let's watch this. I've been a little bit hard on this guy just because of his tip thing, but this one, I think this was more in better taste.
The first cannabis store in Canada to ever accept Bitcoin as a payment option. I will get Tiger Blood gummies, please. I pull out my phone, press the Coinos button with one click, and then I press the send button. Then I press the scan button. I scan their QR code that they have here. He tells me how much I owe him. $671. I type in $671. I press next. Add a tip. Absolutely not. I do not think he deserves a tip. I get it on 20%. And then it's just asking me to confirm. I'll press the send button. The printer prints out a receipt, which is directly connected to the owner's Bitcoin wallet.
So, I mean, I could say whatever I want about his approach to it, but we need to give him some props. I don't know who that guy is from Coinos, but it looks like he's making some really good progress for businesses within Bitcoin. It seems like he's moving things forward here. So it's definitely worth sharing. It's worth giving him some props for doing that. And so here's some information. This is what I love about it too, because guys like this with Coinos, not only are they getting businesses to accept Bitcoin, they're reducing their fees on the business end of things. And I know as a retailer, as a consumer, most people don't really understand how much businesses pay in merchant fees for every transaction. It's 2, 3, 4% every transaction on Visa, MasterCard. And that shit adds up. If you're a business owner, that cuts your margins by 2 or 3 or 4% just by having to pay MasterCard and Visa. So not only are they actually helping businesses save fees, they're increasing their total market because Bitcoiners love supporting other Bitcoiners, but they're also getting free promotion out of it. Look at this. So you can see here, the first cannabis store in Canada's history accepting Bitcoin, Blunt. This is their address. That's their website. And these guys do it for free. We set up businesses to accept Bitcoin. It's still, I think the process there is a little bit clunky in terms of the customer actually having to type in the amount. I feel like that's a little bit weird for what we're used to, but at the same time, it's pretty easy to figure out. And if it's wrong, then that's a whole nother issue, but you'd think that a customer should be able to type it in, unless you're at a cannabis store. Maybe then their mind isn't in the right spot. But anyway, so he paid $6 for some gummies. Canada might be the only place in the world where you can buy gummies for cheaper than. So that was, I think it was $6.18. I saw a bag of chips, a bag of Doritos last week here for $7.29. So what do you want? Gummies or chips or both? It's going to cost you $15 if you got the munchies. Anyways, big shout out to Coinos. Big shout out to the guy who keeps making those videos and onboarding new businesses. That's what we need. It's exactly what we need. People need to want Bitcoin. And so shout out to him for getting that done.